Okay, everyone, this is nadasfan back with you today to talk more about the Joe Broadway Road to the Show series that we're starting up brand new here, rebooting Joe into Road to the Show in MLB 11 The Show, starting his career over in certain ways here, separate from his days in the MLB 2K10 My Player. So you see him taking some batting practice here and crushing some balls out of the stadium here. Fans are going to quickly start to enjoy watching Mr. Broadway take some BP here, as he can put on a show from time to time. So, in a game here, and hitting this ball hard, but to right field, but stays up for an out there. As you see, he gets just an okay at bat, but at least you get some points for outs in this game if you've done something well in the at bat. So, here fielding first base, routine play, stepping on first for the out, and so they are in a 5-5 ball game in the 7th here. Some more D as the shortstop comes up throwing. Another fairly routine play, but you get points for everything you do in the field here positively. So 5-5 in the 8th, 2 outs now. And Joe's going to take that right back up the middle for a base hit. And as we'll see here, what we get credit for this at bat. Kind of funny. They only give us an okay at bat, 3 points when we got a hit. So here is the other side of it. Looking back at the end of the game, I believe they called that a weakly hit single, and so that's where the points were low. Here, ball hit in the corner in the right field side there. He's coming around to third, no problem here, first to third. Standing up, so he gets over to third on that double. So anyway, back to that scoring system. If it's determined to be a weakly hit ball, you'll get less points, apparently. And I think it was first pitch I was swinging at. Here I do score a run on the base hit. And the runner right behind me bowls over the catcher, but he holds on, and that's an out. So 1 for 4, no RBI in the play, but we get a win, which is good in a team sense here. So coming back in the box the next day here, you'll see the average just at 250 so far. 1 RBI on the year so far, but the year is definitely early, and that ball is going to find the gap between center fielder and right fielder as the right fielder dove to no avail. That's going to be a double. And an RBI here as the lead runner does score. So get credit for a good at-bat, 18 points there. Joe is pumped about it there. Pitcher, not so much. Was hoping the right fielder would at least get a glove on this, and he does not, as you see a replay here. Taking this the opposite field gap. Right fielder decides to kind of make a sharp play on it, hoping to get a glove on it, does not. Goes to the fence, and Joe has a double. So a good at-bat to start off the day for sure. So after that big double, it's time to take it back out into the field here. We are trailing 2-1, and third baseman will go to second baseman and around the horn for a double play. As a scoop that went out, the low throw to complete the double play. So now we got still a 2-1 ball game in the second here. This ball's going to be hit to second, and there's some nice range by the second baseman. He's going to throw him on out, so another nice play. Not made by me directly, other than to field the throw at first. And that's what a lot of playing first is fielding a lot of these plays. As you see a nice double play turn there once again. And I'm on the end of that. So back to the plate here. We've got an 8-3 lead in the 9th. 2 outs. Game's almost over, but Joe takes the opportunity for one more at-bat to find the gap once again and end up at second with yet another double here on the play as he thinks about third but thinks better of it. Another good at-bat. And that is a 2 for 5 day with an RBI. So another 8. This one an 8-3 victory for Trenton, and things looking good for Joe and for the team. As you see his points here, he gets 62 training points on the day. So going in and looking at the depth chart, looking at the overview here of Joe. First little look, I've neglected to look at his Topps trading card here to this point. There it is with just his general bio and a picture. Going and spending some of those training points. Going to be doing that on the in the advancement goals, taking care of the advancement goals there. As you see, we had 3 of the 4 at the time. A little bit of an injury here, nothing major, but a contusion on the shin for Joe is going to make him sit out a day or two as we sim into the next appearance here, and it says you have recovered from the injury. So Joe is back, going to get in the cage again here and take a little more batting practice, crush a few more balls over the center field fence here before this game begins. So when the game does begin here, Portland with a 6-0 lead as Joe looks at strike 3 there. Was hoping he would get a call there, but didn't. That one was pretty much right down the middle. So another nice play by the second baseman here, and I finished that off there. So 0 for 1 with the strikeout, looking in the first at bat. But coming right back here, trying to make some headway here. Runner on second base. Joe hits this, well, not real hard. Shortstop has a problem with it, and Joe, showing some hustle down the line, gets himself, despite the poor at bat, gets himself on base. So because he was hustling, he's able to get on first. He comes around to third, and this ball really does pay off as this ball finds itself over the fence for a grand slam. He was able to keep this inning going with his hustle, and had he not, this grand slam would never have happened. As you see, an opposite field shot here by his teammate. So in a way, this grand slam owed mostly to Joe's hustle with 2 outs getting on first base. And here's just a little dribbler down the line. I believe the throw went to third on this, so he reaches on a fielder's choice. This is not a hit, and not his greatest at bat. So a couple poor at bats in a row. But again, at least you get minimal points for just about everything you do. Here, he tries to dig a ball in the dirt, and although the throw was not good, with higher fielding ratings, he probably would have picked this. So in the future, when those are built up, hopefully those are scoops he can make. So Trenton has come all the way back and into a 9-6 lead now. As this ball is a potential double play ball, nope, he gets there fast enough to, again, showing some hustle. Gets credit for a good at bat there, worked the pitcher a little bit. So 10-6 Trenton at this point. When this ball, Joe's a little confused on it, where it's going. He's kind of lost it. It gets over the center fielder, and this is the most comical thing I've seen so far in my series. In real life baseball, I'm pretty sure that the lead runner trailing the trail runner is an automatic out. But there they are trotting side by side, and at one point Joe was actually behind the home run hitter doing his home run trot. So I'm pretty sure if you get passed up by the hitter as a base runner at any time, you're automatically called out. But fortunately, in this case, that was not the case. 2-run homer for Trenton to finish off a nice day. So not a nice day numbers-wise at the plate for Joe. He's 0 for 5, although he did get an RBI. So it's time to enter a training session here. This is called the Good at Bats training session. They're going to put you into different scenarios, game scenarios, where if you can come through with what they consider a good outcome, and if you get 3 of those, then you pass this training. So you get 9 chances. You see right off the bat a base hit to left here, and the runner scores from second. So that one counts as a good result. They want you to get 3 of them. You see that's 1 of 3, and it upped some of the my ratings here. Here I take the ball deep to right, not going to get out of the park, but that is going to be a sacrifice fly, as you see the runner from third coming home to score. So that as well is counted as a good result, and that's 2 of 3 there. So looking to collect 1 more, and to still have 6 chances. So this ball driven to the gap, going to get over the center fielder's head, and I'm going to have at least 2. And Joe's thinking 3 here. He's going to put it on, well, he doesn't really have burners, but he's putting it on there. He is thrown out at third, but that is still considered a good result as it was an RBI. So you see the training results. You get some training in here that'll up a lot of your levels. So back in a game situation, and he gets a hold of one with a runner on third base, going deep and over the fence. There is Joe Broadway's first career professional home run as he rounds the bases here. That is the first of what we hope to be many, as he hit many in the other series here on MLB 2K10. That hopes to be his calling card in this series as well, as he hits this ball 406 feet out by his picture on the scoreboard there. Nice touch. So out into the grassy area, you see a couple replays of his swing here. This is one thing I love about the show, is you have very accessible replays, and I can show you some nice views of some of his milestone swings. There was the first career professional home run, not major league home run, but professional. So back in the field, fielding a high throw there, as you see a beautiful sunset in the background. Here he's tattooing yet another ball in his second at bat, and he's robbed by the center fielder there, as he had a bid for 2 home runs in a row go by the boards there. But he did hit the ball hard, and he's credited with a good at bat there, so with 11 points. So Trenton up 6-0 at this point. Second baseman showing more decent range there going up the middle. So there it is, first professional homer, and that will round off episode 2. Come on back, guys. We'll see you next time.